it's barely morning. You're already waiting outside. I forgot the charger on the table. You say we'll be fine. Corner store for something cold. Cheap sunglasses, tank half full. You pick a road I've never taken and tell me not to look. We've got nowhere we have to be. So take your time with me. Away we go. Windows down, radio on. Let the streets get smaller till the city's gone. Away we go. I don't care which way. If we miss the turn, we'll find another place. 2 hours in, we stop for breakfast at a place beside the road. You steal the ice out of my drink like you always do. A postcard rack beside the register, a faded map behind the door. You circle somewhere near the shoreline. Say why not there? No reservation, no excuse. I like the way you choose. Away we go. Windows down, radio on. Let the streets get smaller till the city's gone. Away we go. I don't care which way. If we miss the turn, we'll find another place. Oh, by the time we reach the entrance, my hair is tangled from the drive. You're carrying both of our bags, still talking like you're not tired. There's music coming from somewhere, footsteps running down the stairs. We leave our things inside the room and disappear. I lose my sandals by a chair. You say just leave them there. We go right into the good part. No clock on the wall, no reason to start one. Away we go, let the hours run. We came all this way, so we're not going home. I thought I'd want a photograph, something perfect I could keep, but you're laughing with your eyes closed, and that's enough for me. Maybe that's the whole point. Maybe this is all we need, a place we didn't plan on finding, a little room to breathe. No countdown, no last call, no check-in. What comes next at all? Just one more song, one more round, one more reason to stay out. Away we go, windows down, radio on. Even when the road back feels a little long. Away we go, take the long way home. There's no prize for getting anywhere too soon. Away we go, you can pick the next one. Point somewhere on the map, I'll follow where it lands. Away we go, maybe that's enough. A bag beside the doorway and somewhere new to love. The charger's still back on the table. Your sunglasses are somewhere gone. You look at me across the doorway like ready. I'm already putting my shoes on. Away we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Away we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Away we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Phone on silent by the bedside, curtains open to the view. I can hear somebody laughing from the courtyard by the pool. Breakfast came a little later, coffee cooling on the tray. You're still wearing yesterday's t-shirt like we've got nowhere to be. I forgot what day it is. You say keep it that way. Resort mode, nothing on my mind now. Leave the week somewhere on the other side of town. Resort mode, taking us an easy. If somebody needs me, they can wait till I come down. Elevator to the lobby, sandals tapping on the floor. You start stop halfway through the doorway, turn around and ask, what for? We don't need another reason, pick a chair and drop our things. There's a song playing from the speakers that I swear I've never heard, but somehow I know every word, or at least enough to sing. Resort mode, nothing on my mind now, leave a whole week somewhere on the other side of town. Resort mode, take it nice and easy, if somebody needs me they can wait till I come back. Go exploring, then neither of us moves. That sounds better anyway. We've got nothing left to prove. Resort mode, no plans in my pocket, no checking every minute, no place I have to go. Resort mode, let the day decide it. If we change our minds, nobody has to know. We finally leave to find some dinner, still dressed like we just woke up. You're laughing at the tiny menu, trying everything at once. There's a little band beside us, missing out the notes they play, but nobody around the table seems to mind it anyway. Maybe perfect is overrated, maybe this is better made. No schedule, no deadline, no looking at the time, no hurry, no reason to call it anything tonight. Resort mode, nothing on my mind now, leave the whole week somewhere I don't need to figure out. Resort mode, take it nice and easy, let tomorrow find me when tomorrow comes around. Resort mode, keep the curtains open, leave my phone unanswered, let the whole world carry on. I could get used to this, bare feet by the doorway, and know where I belong. Phone still silent by the bedside, room key somewhere with my clothes. You ask what we're doing tomorrow, I say resort mode. Dropped our bags inside the doorway, didn't even close them right. You were halfway down the hallway before I switched off the light. Still in clothes we wore for traveling, hair tied up, no second thought. You looked back from by the staircase, said come on before it's hot. I said give me half a minute, you were already gone. First step straight into the deep end, cold against my shoulders, then I'm laughing when I breathe. First step, best part of arriving, nothing wakes you up like water underneath your feet. Towels folded on the railing, sunglasses beside the chair. I'm still trying to fix my ponytail. You're already everywhere. You splash me when I'm not looking, I pretend I'm staying dry. Then you count from 3 without me, and I jump in anyway. For a second there's no sound, then I'm coming back around. First step straight into the deep end, cold against my shoulders, then I'm laughing when I breathe. First step, best part of arriving, nothing wakes you up like water underneath your feet. One another, one love, one another, one love. We race from one side to the other, you insist you almost won. I remind you that you started before you ever said one. There's a song above the water, I can only hear the beat. Every time I lift my head up, it comes clearer back to me. Someone left a pair of sandals right beside the diving sign. We've been here for maybe 20 minutes, already lost the time. I was tired an hour ago. Funny how fast that goes. First step, no thinking, just go under. Leave the whole ride behind us at the bottom for a while. First step, come on feeling different, hair across my face and chlorine in my smile. We climb out to get our towels, lost about a minute there, you look over at the water. I can tell what you're about to say. No, I'm not going back in, you just grin and count to 3. By the time you get to 2, I'm running by the doorway. Everything is where we dropped it. You ask if we should unpack now. I say maybe after this. White stone warm beneath our sandals. Tall leaves moving overhead. You're deciding where to sit down, I'm still looking straight ahead. There's a fountain by the entrance, little tables in the shade. Someone left a book wide open with a pair of silver shades. You say, this one looks alright, so we stay without thinking twice. Palm court, right in the middle, leaves above us moving while the whole place carries on. Palm court, nothing complicated, pull another chair up, we could stay here all day long. Cold glasses laying beside us, tiny circles mark the table. You keep reading through the menu though you know what you'll order. People wander through the garden, someone's suitcase rolls behind. You make stories about strangers and I tell you half our lies. Still I listen anyway. You get better every day. Palm court, right in the middle, leaves above us moving while the whole place carries on. Palm court, nothing complicated, pull another chair up, we could stay here all day long. A little bird steals something from the plate across the way. You're the first one to notice is now the whole table's entertained. I reach over for your sunglasses, you tell me they don't suit my face. I wear them for another hour just to make you say it again. There's a breeze between the columns, moving napkins off the edge. You catch one before it disappears, then nearly lose the rest. No one's trying very hard here. That might be what I like, even doing almost nothing somehow fills the time. Palm court, stay for another, move our chairs together when the shade begins to shift. Palm court, easy conversation, starting with a question, going anywhere it fits. We finally get up to wonder, make it halfway through the gate. Then you see an empty table in an even better place. So we turn around and take it like we never tried to leave. Order something we can share and settle underneath the trees. Maybe we should see the town. Maybe we'll get there somehow. No rush, no map, no reason to keep track. One drink, one chair, and nowhere better waiting there. Palm court, right in the middle, everybody moving, we don't have to move at all. Palm court, let the day keep changing, we can watch it happen from the corner by the wall. Palm court, one more before leaving, you're already smiling like you know we're staying still. Palm court, palm court, palm court, nothing complicated, somewhere we were passing, turn into the place we picked. Curtains glowing at the edges, don't know what the time could be. Your phone's buried in the blankets, mine is somewhere out of reach. Someone's moving chairs below us, I can hear a door outside. You roll over to the cool side, say we're staying here till 9. Could be 10, could be 11, does it really matter now? No alarm, nothing ringing in the morning. No alarm, nothing pulling me away. Let the daylight find the window, let the whole world start without us. For once we don't have anywhere we need to be today. Bare feet walking to the kitchen, hair still pointing every way. You find something in the mini bar that could almost count as breakfast. I'm standing there in yesterday's shirt, trying to remember where we left the sunglasses and room key. You say they're probably downstairs. Neither one of us goes looking. They can stay wherever they are. No alarm, nothing ringing in the morning. No alarm, nothing pulling me away. Let the daylight find the window. Let the whole world start without us. For once we don't have anywhere we need to be today. We finally make it to the hallway, still deciding what to do. You press every elevator button and pretend it wasn't you. Downstairs somebody's having lunch. We're only getting something small. I guess we missed the breakfast hours, but I don't mind at all. You order something sweet for me before I even get to choose. We take the table by the window with a slightly better view. There's a list of things we talked about, a dozen places we could see, but the chairs are comfortable and you look comfortable to me. Maybe later, maybe not. Maybe plans are better lost. No alarm, no countdown in my pocket. No alarm, no schedule on the wall. If we spend the day doing nothing, I don't think we'll miss that much. There'll be plenty more tomorrows. We can hurry through them all. We walk outside without a reason. Take the path behind the trees. You stop to watch a little lizard disappear between the leaves. I almost check the time out of habit, then I put my phone away. You catch me doing it and laugh like you knew I couldn't wait. Find you in, I'll leave it there. We've got enough daylight to spare. No alarm, nothing ringing in the morning. No alarm, nothing pulling me away. Let the hours come and find us. We don't have to chase behind them. For once the only thing that matters is what we feel like doing today. For tomorrow, I like the sound of that. Curtains open, room still messy, breakfast missed and plans forgotten. You ask what time we're waking up, I say don't set one. Knock comes twice against the doorway. You look up and laugh at me. We forgot what we had ordered half an hour ago maybe. Cart rolls in across the carpet, cold glasses, plates for two. You move everything by the window, say the table needs the view. We said we'd go out somewhere, but this looks better anyway. Room service, bring it right up. We're not getting dressed, we're not going anywhere. Room service, leave it by the window, put the music on and pull another chair. Fries are disappearing quickly. You keep taking from my side. There's a little paper umbrella that you balance on the ice. I'm reading labels on the bottles. You're arranging every plate like somehow dinner tastes much better when we're eating it this late. We could find a crowded restaurant, wait in line and make a plan, or stay exactly where we are. I think you know which one I am. Room service, bring it right up. We're not getting dressed, we're not going anywhere. Room service, leave it by the window, put the music on and pull another chair. You find a movie on the TV, neither one of us can follow. 5 minutes in, we're talking over every line we're meant to know. Outside, people cross the courtyard, little lights turn on below. You point out someone in a bright shirt, ask me where I think they'll go. I make up some ridiculous answer, you decide that must be true. its own way through. Room service, bring another glass up. We've got nowhere else that sounds as good as here. Room service, curtains wide open, let the outside carry on, we'll disappear. The cart is getting pretty empty. There are napkins on the floor. You're still wearing that old t-shirt with your feet against the door. We should probably send it back now, but neither one of us gets up. You pour the final little bit into the wrong cup. I don't know why that makes us laugh. Maybe we're just tired enough. Room service, nothing fancy, just a night that turned out better than we planned. Room service, keep the change downstairs, we'll keep the quiet and the view we have. Room service, one more song before it's over. One more bite, we said we didn't really want. Flip-flops. Flip-flops by the doorway, still a little wet from yesterday. Grab a towel from the railing, we can figure out the rest along the way. Lobby doors are standing open, warm air coming through the glass. You're already down the steps and I'm trying to catch up fast. No laces, no jacket, nothing heavy in my hands, just enough for wherever we happen to land. Flip-flops, slapping on the pavement, taking every shortcut anywhere we want. Flip-flops, nothing worth deciding, pick a street and follow till we find another one. Little shop beside the corner, postcard spinning by the door. You try on a pair of sunglasses, then put them back and try 3 more. Cold bottles packed in silver ice, condensation on the label. We take 2 and keep on walking, never make it to a table. There's a path behind the buildings we haven't noticed yet, so naturally we take it without asking where it ends. Then flip-flops, slapping on the pavement, taking every shortcut anywhere we want. Flip-flops, nothing worth deciding, pick a street and follow till we find another one. Painted walls and open windows, laundry moving overhead. A little dog keeps walking with us like he knows the way. Instead we stop beside a tiny market, buy something we can't pronounce. You take one bite and hand it over like I'm supposed to figure it out. It's sweeter than I expected, cold enough to make me smile. We stand there by the roadside and forget to move a while. Then music comes around the corner, so we follow where it goes, past the row of striped umbrellas to a place nobody knows. Oh, flip-flops, dust along the edges, sun across our shoulders, rhythm in our steps. Flip-flops, we don't need directions, every wrong direction turns out good enough. By now our feet are getting tired, so we find a place to sit. You kick your sandals underneath you and lean back for a bit. Glasses clink behind the counter, ceiling fans go round and round. There's a melody playing softly, then another takes its place. We came out for almost nothing, just to walk around the block. Now there's sand inside my tote bag and a receipt I somehow lost. That's the way the good days happen, before you notice what they are. One small turn becomes another, and suddenly you've gone too far. Flip-flops, back across the pavement, taking all the long ways like we got nowhere else. Flip-flops, worn down at the edges, carrying a whole day in a little trail of dust. Flip-flops, easy as the first step, two pairs waiting by the doorway, dusty, warm, and slightly worn. Feet down on the first step, water barely past my knees. You're already making circles with your fingers underneath. There's a towel across the chair back, sunglasses folded on the side. Everybody wants the deep end, we're doing perfectly fine. Stay where the water catches light. We've got no reason to dive. Shallow end, easy in the sunshine. Feet still on the bottom, nothing pulling us away. Shallow end, close enough to cool down. Let the crowded side go, we can take our time today. You lean back against the blue tile, let the water hold your weight. I'm tracing little lines along the numbers painted by the edge. Someone sends a beach ball flying, it lands somewhere behind. We watch them chase it for a minute, then forget it just as fast. There's enough happening right here, we don't need the other side. Shallow end, easy in the sunshine. Sunshine, feet still on the bottom, nothing pulling us away. Shallow end, close enough to cool down. Let the crowded side go, we can take our time today. Cold drinks waiting by our towels, ice already getting thin. We climb out just long enough to take a sip and wander in. Oh, this time down a little staircase, one step, two steps, maybe three. You stop where the water reaches, just above your waist on me. A shadow moves across the surface, then the brightness comes right back. Tiny waves against the railing, keep a rhythm without trying. Nothing big is happening, that's exactly why it works. Shallow end, stay a little longer, shoulders in the daylight. Water moving us away. Shallow end, loose enough to cool down. Somewhere in the middle, cycle, we can take our time today. We start a game with bottle caps, flick them toward the drainage line. You're terrible for 5 whole minutes, then somehow beat me every time. A couple leaves the chairs beside us, so we move our towels there. Now we got a little corner with enough room everywhere. There's music coming from the cafe, just the rhythm reaches through. You tap it softly on the railing, I catch myself doing it too. Shallow end, easy in the sunshine, easy in the sunshine. Nothing pulling us away. Shallow end, close enough to cool down. Let the crowded side go, we can take our time today. Shallow end, ripples on the tiles now. Glitter flashes moving every time we cross the floor. Shallow end, stay until we're ready. No race to the deep side, no need to ask for more. Towels drying on the chair backs, footprints fading from the stone. Water settles near the staircase, little circles moving on. Leave your towel on the chair, come a little closer in. Water's warm around the edges, cooler where the shade begins. There's an empty float beside us, drifting slowly from the wall. You reach out before it passes, pull it over with your foot. We don't need to make a plan, just hold on and push away. Float with me, let the current turn us past the striped umbrellas under open sky. Float with me, we can lose an hour, going nowhere slowly, watching people pass us by. You keep trying to get comfortable, then nearly may tip us both. I'm holding on and laughing while you blame it on the flow. Little drops across your sunglasses make the whole world look unclear. You wipe one side and leave the other like it doesn't matter here. We drift close enough to the edge, push away and start again. Float with me, let the current turn us past the striped umbrellas under open sky. Float with me, we can lose an hour, going nowhere slowly, watching people pass us by. Someone's carrying a tray past cold glasses, catching light. There's a book left on a lounger with its pages folded twice. A beach ball lands beside us. You send it back across, then lean your head against the cushion like nothing ever happened. I close my eyes for half a minute, hear the water at my ears. When I open them, we've traveled maybe 3 whole feet from here. Not exactly an adventure, still I wouldn't change a thing. Float with me, no destination, just a little motion keeping us around. Float with me, feet beneath the surface. Every time we turn, we see another side. We trade places for no reason. You insist your side is best. 2 minutes later, you're complaining, so we switch it back again. There's a shadow from the building moving slowly toward our chairs. We keep drifting out of it until the brightness finds us there. I forgot where I left my sandals, you forgot what you came for. Neither one feels worth remembering, so we stay a little more. No hurry to get anywhere, no better place from here. Float with me, let the current turn us past the striped umbrellas under open sky. Float with me, we can lose an hour, going nowhere slowly, watching people pass us by. Float with me. Someone isn't in The float bumps softly at the railing, our towels wait across the way. Water moving underneath us keeps us drifting where we stay. Water running down my shoulders, tail hanging from one hand. You're already by the doorway, leaving footprints where you stand. Mirror fogged around the corners, come on touch beside the sink. I pull my hair into a loose knot, then let it fall again. No reason to get ready yet, we only came inside to change. Wet hair, dripping on my t-shirt, cooling on my shoulders. Every time the ceiling turns, wet hair, don't need to fix it, let it dry, let it hurt. We're heading out again. Hallway air feels almost cold, the drops are running down my back. You press the elevator button while I'm searching through my bag. Forgot my sunglasses upstairs, the side I live without. Doors open into brighter air and we're already walking out. There's a little place around the corner with chairs beneath the shade. We take the smallest table, there's something nice to share. My hair keeps sticking to my cheek, you reach across and move it back. I tell you it'll dry eventually, neither of us cares when that is. Wet hair, dripping on my t-shirt, cooling on my shoulders. Every time the ceiling turns, wet hair, don't need to fix it, let it dry how it ends. Wet hair, up something from a shelf, then put it down and keep on moving. A woman near the doorway smiles like she knows exactly why. We look like we got ready in about a minute and a half. That's probably close enough. Today can take us as we are. Now sand between my sandals, nothing looking quite arranged. Wet hair falling down my shoulders, every little breeze keeps pushing it another way. We find a table near the garden, cold glass leaving rings behind. I twist the water from the ends and leave another towel line. You're drawing shapes into the droplets with the bottom of your cup. I try to guess what they're supposed to be. You wipe them all away. Somewhere nearby music changes, we recognize the opening beat. Start tapping on the tabletop before the chorus even hits. No mirror, no makeup check, no changing clothes a second time. No hurry, no getting ready, just another place to find. Wet hair, dripping on my t-shirt, cooling down my shoulders. Every time the ceiling turns, wet hair, don't need to fix it, let it dry. However we're heading out again. Wet hair, getting lighter in the breeze, now almost dry around the edges, still a little damp beneath. Wet hair, one more walk around before we think about what we're doing after this. By the time we reach the doorway, only the ends are holding drops. A towel folded underneath my arm, and nowhere else we need to stop. Da-da-ba-ba-da-do, da-da-ba-ba-da-do. Hey, hey. Blue reflections on the water, late sun resting on the bay. You are leaning on the railing, watching little boats make way. Paper lanterns near the shoreline, waiting for the sky to change. Every color in the harbor finds another shape again. We can hear the tables filling from the cafe by the sand. Someone turns the music higher as you reach to take my hand. Lagoon lights, dancing on the water, following the current far across the blue. Lagoon lights, glowing through the evening. Every little shimmer leads me back to you. Warm boards underneath our footsteps, cold glass resting in your hand. We keep walking by the water with no evening fully planned. Palm leaves move above the pathway, bicycles roll slowly past. You are pointing toward the islands where the daylight seems to last. Nothing needs to feel important, nothing has to happen soon. We can let the harbor carry every color toward the moon. Lagoon lights, dancing on the water, following the current far across the blue. Lagoon lights, glowing through the evening. Every little shimmer leads me back to you. Later by the open market, vendors fold their awnings down. Fruit is waiting in the baskets while the night moves through the town. We buy something cold and sweet there, share it walking toward the pier. Every sound becomes more distant, every light becomes more clear. Boats are rocking by the harbor, ropes are tapping against wood. You are laughing at a story that I never understood. Maybe it is just the weather, maybe it is how you smile. Still the water keeps reflecting every moment for a while. Lagoon lights, moving with the warm tide, stretching past the harbor, underneath the sky. Lagoon lights, nothing complicated, just the way the evening changes when you're by my side. Clouds are forming past the islands, but the air is staying warm. Small waves gather near the shoreline without turning to a storm. We sit underneath the lantern while the tables empty out. You settled on the bay. You are leaning on the railing while the final boats make way. Radio humming by the window, palm leaves moving with the bass. You are turning every dial now till the static disappears. Cold lime dripping from the bottle, bare feet tapping on the floor. Somewhere out beyond the harbor, another station asks for more. We don't know the name they're singing, we don't need to get it right. Every signal feels much clearer. In the middle of the night, island frequency coming through the speakers, rolling with the ocean, moving underneath. Island frequency, every little heartbeat finds another rhythm out beyond the beach. Scooters passing by the doorway, headlights flashing through the trees. You are dancing with the curtains when they lift into the breeze. Someone calls us from the rooftop, someone turns the volume high. Music crosses every balcony and disappears into the sky. Nothing here is ever silent, even moonlight has a beat. Every wave along the shoreline keeps the rhythm at our feet. Island frequency coming through the speakers, rolling with the ocean, moving underneath. Island frequency, every little heartbeat finds another rhythm out beyond the beach. Later at the night cafe, blue lights glowing near the bar. You are asking for the same song, though we don't know who they are. Ice cubes turning in the glasses, paper lanterns swinging slow. Every chorus from the radio makes the whole room start to glow. Then the signal slips between us, static flickers through the sound. You keep moving to the rhythm, even when the song cuts out. Maybe music lives in speakers, maybe it is in the street. Maybe all we need is summer and a reason not to leave. Island frequency running through the palm trees, neon on the water, warm air on my skin. Island frequency, even when it's fading, something in the silence pulls the rhythm back again. Water rain falls across the rooftop, silver drops against the rail. Someone covers up the speakers, but the music leaves a trail. We run laughing through the hallway, past the open hotel doors. Every room becomes a station, every step becomes a chord. Morning waits beyond the curtains, but tonight is holding on. There are frequencies around us, even after every song. Island frequency coming through the speakers, rolling with the ocean, moving underneath. Island frequency, every little heartbeat finds another rhythm out beyond the beach. Island frequency running through the palm trees, neon on the water, warm air on my skin. Island frequency, even when it's fading, something in the silence pulls the rhythm back again. Radio, radio quiet by the window, palm leaves moving with the breeze. You are turning every dial now, searching for our frequency. Found a spot beside the walkway, dropped our towels on the chair. Red and white above our heads now, moving lightly in the air. Someone's carrying cold glasses, past the tables by the side. You pull your sunglasses low when the brightness hits your eyes. We came down without a reason, now we're staying for a while. Striped umbrella, keeping just enough shade. Feet out in the sunlight, but nothing on the way. Striped umbrella, moving with the warm breeze. Leave the rest for later, stay right here with me. Little drops around the glasses, make a circle on the wood. You keep stealing all the ice cubes like you knew I knew you would. There's a magazine between us, neither one has turned a page. Every time I start to read it, something else gets in the way. People come and people leave, and we just watch them disappear. Striped umbrella, keeping just enough shade. Feet out in the sunlight, nothing on the way. Striped umbrella, moving with the warm breeze. Leave the rest for later, stay right here with me. You move your chair a little closer when the shadow starts to shift. I move mine another inch till both of us are under it. Someone drops a pair of goggles, someone calls across the deck. A waiter passes with a tray, we order something we haven't tried yet. Cold and sweet, a little fizzy, you make a face and take one more. I can hear the rhythm changing from the speakers by the door. Nothing here needs our attention, that's the best part of it all. Striped umbrella, colors overhead now. Little pieces of the daylight falling through the gaps. Striped umbrella, everything feels easy. Half inside the shadow, half out in the sun. We get up to cool our feet off, leave our things exactly there. Come back dripping to the table, water running everywhere. You shake your hair and nearly soak me. I move back a second late. Now the magazine is ruined, but we laugh and let it stay. The breeze turns every corner upward, pages flutter one by one. For a minute all the pictures look alive beneath the sun. No schedule in the tote bag, no reason to move on. Striped umbrella, keeping just enough shade. Feet out in the sunlight, nothing on the way. Striped umbrella, moving with the warm breeze. Leave the rest for later, stay right here with me. Striped umbrella, tilting with the weather, casting little patterns across the tabletop. Striped, we can sit beneath it till we feel like moving, whenever that may come. Towels folded on the chair now, empty glasses side by side. Red and white above the walkway, turning softly in the light. Drop down beside the lounger, still dripping from the swim. You hand me the bigger towel, I wrap myself up in it. Hair pushed back behind my shoulders, cool drops running down my skin. We were only taking 5 minutes, but I'm in no rush to begin. Let everybody else keep moving, we can stay right where we are. Towel break, stretching out beside you, feet still in the sunshine, head still soaking wet. Towel break, just until we're ready, nothing needs to happen, nothing planned for next. You're digging through the tote bag, looking for the sunscreen cap, find a receipt, 2 room keys and the sunglasses you thought you lost. There's a cold drink by the chair leg, ice is nearly halfway gone. You take one sip and pass it over, then lean back and carry on. We should probably get moving, neither one of us gets up. Oh, towel break, stretching out beside you, feet still in the sunshine, hands still soaking wet. Towel break, the walkway. Someone dives in with a splash. For a second everybody watches, then goes right back to what they had. I'm drawing circles with my finger in the water on my glass. You're counting clouds above the rooftop, losing track before they pass. 5 minutes turn to 20, funny how that happens here. Towel break, warm cotton on my shoulders. Little drops are drying before they reach the ground. Towel break, music in the distance, close enough to hear it, low enough to tune it out. We trade places when the sunlight starts creeping toward the chair. You leave your sandals where I'm sitting, I move them anywhere. There's a menu folded underneath us from a place we might go later. You read the first 3 lines out loud, then leave it on the table. Maybe we'll get something after, maybe we'll go back inside. Right now getting up feels harder than another little while. No hurry, no countdown, just towels spread around. No reason to decide yet while everything slows down. 12 breaks, stretching up beside you, feet still in the sunshine, hair almost finally dry. 12 breaks, stay until we feel like getting back into it, or letting it pass by. One more lazy minute, then another follows before we even know. 12 breaks, nothing against the chair back, sandals waiting underneath. Drops have disappeared completely, but neither of us leaves. Hair tied up above my neckline, sunglasses resting on my head. You're carrying the towels loosely while I'm walking on ahead. Warm stone underneath our footsteps, music coming through the doors. I forgot the shirt I brought down, don't really need it anymore. There's a little breeze between us, just enough to cool the air. Bare shoulders out beneath the daylight, nothing but the warm air moving everywhere. Bare shoulders, leave the layers behind us, easy in the open like we're meant to be right here. We find 2 chairs beside the garden, drop our things and look around. You're trying to open sunscreen without spilling half of it out. I reach over for the bottle, you've already made a mess. There's a white streak on your wrist now, and another on my dress. We rub it in and start laughing at how badly this began. Bare shoulders out beneath the daylight, nothing but the warm air moving everywhere. Bare shoulders, leave the layers behind us, easy in the open like we're meant to be right here. Cold condensation on the table, little drops beneath my hand. You're watching shadows from the leaves move slowly where we stand. A breeze catches through my hair, tie loose strands falling by my face. I leave them there instead of fixing anything today. Someone passes with a speaker playing something we both know. You start moving in your chair before the chorus even goes. I tap the rhythm with my fingers, you catch me and do the same. So we're singing half the lyrics, getting half of them wrong again. Bare shoulders, sunlight at the edges, little lines of brightness moving with the leaves. Bare shoulders, nothing feels too serious, every little moment comes a little easier. We wander over toward the courtyard, still carrying our drinks. There's a fountain near the middle, coolness reaching where we sit. You hold your arms out for a second, let the tiny droplets land, then shake them off and keep on walking like it all went as planned. No jacket, no sleeves, just warm air through the trees. No hurry, no need for anything more than this. Bare shoulders out into my bag, warm still resting on my shoulders long after we head back. Down and past the rows of lounges, towel slipping from your arm. You're already near the water, turning back to wave me on. Someone jumps in from the side now, sends a wave across the floor. I move back before he reaches, then he splashed me even more. There goes any chance of staying dry. Might as well forget I tried. Splash zone, water flying everywhere, running through the bright air, landing in my hair. Splash zone, everybody's laughing, nothing here is careful, nobody really cares. You're hiding by the staircase, waiting till I come around. I can see exactly where you are. Your shadow gives you out. One quick splash across my shoulder, then you're running out of reach. I follow past the empty chairs with water at my feet. Now we've started something neither one of us will quit. Splash zone, water flying everywhere, running through the bright air, landing in my hair. Splash zone, everybody's laughing, nothing here is careful, nobody really cares. A beach ball rolls between us, I kick it back across the deck. It bounces off a folded towel and nearly hits somebody's head. We apologize through laughter, grab the ball and move away. 2 minutes later, someone throws it right back into our game. There's music playing near the entrance, fast enough to match our feet. Every splash becomes another little accent on the beat. You count 3 and jump beside me, I go under with the wave. Come back up with hair across my eyes, still laughing anyway. Splash zone, right into the action, drops across the sunglasses, footprints on the ground. Splash zone, no one's standing still here, every little corner has another moving sound. We climb out for something colder, that's about a minute dry. You're halfway through your drink when something catches your eye. A row of fountains starts behind us, shooting water overhead. You walk straight underneath them like you planned it from the start. I should know enough by now, still I follow where you are. No warning, no staying dry, no point in even asking why. 1 second, then here we go, straight back into the overflow. Splash zone, water flying everywhere, running through the bright air, landing in my hair. Splash zone, everybody's laughing, nothing here is careful, nobody really cares. Splash zone, drops across the pavement, shining for a second, gone before they stay. Splash zone, keep the whole thing moving, every time it settles, someone starts again. Toes scattered by the loungers, wet footprints across the stone. One last ripple hits the staircase, then another follows on. Found the last one by the corner, pulled it closer to the shade. You dropped everything beside me like you planned to spend the day. Sunglasses low across your eyes, now 1 foot hanging off the side. I'm still trying to get comfortable, you got there on the first try. Nothing calling from inside, so we let the world go by. Deck chair, lean a little further, let the breeze come find us right where we are. Nothing on the schedule, take another minute, we don't have to go far. Cold glass sweating on the table, little puddle underneath. You keep reaching for the ice cubes every time you want a drink. There's a paperback beside you, open somewhere in the middle. You've been staring at one page for longer than a little. I ask what you've been reading, you don't remember anymore. Deck chair, lean a little further, let the breeze come find us right where we are. it shifts our way. You pull the chair back half a meter, then settle down again. A waiter passes with a tray. You look up but let it go. There's still enough left in our glasses and nowhere else we need to show. Across the deck a game gets louder. We make guesses who will win. You choose someone for no reason, I pick the other team. 5 minutes later we forget who either one of us picked. Deck chair, feet up on the railing, music from a distance, warmth along my skin. Deck chair, watching everything happen, never really joining, still somehow in the middle of it. We trade the chair for half an hour. You insist that yours was worse than stretch across the better one, like you discovered it first. I take the edge beside the table, pull another cushion near. Now we've made a little corner out of whatever happened to be here. The book is closed, the ice is gone, our things are everywhere. Neither one of us remembers why we came down here prepared. Maybe doing less is better when the place already has enough. Deck chair, lean a little further, let the breeze come find us right where we are. Nothing on the schedule, take another minute, we don't have to go far. Deck chair, staying so restless till we want another view or somewhere else to be. Deck chair, no need for a reason, sometimes doing nothing is exactly what you need. Glass is empty on the table, paperback closed beneath the shade. 2 chairs angled toward each other right where we left them for the day. Suitcase rolling through the entrance, cool air meeting us inside. You're still looking through the photos that you took along the drive. Someone smiles behind the counter, slides a little card our way. We were only asking questions, now it looks like we might stay. One room on the top floor, that's all we needed to hear. Vacancy, somewhere we can disappear to. Drop our bags and leave them anywhere they land. Vacancy, maybe we got lucky, nothing was decided. Now we've got a plan. Elevator moving upward, numbers blinking one by one. You're holding 2 cold bottles we picked up before we came. Doors open to a quiet hallway, carpet soft beneath our feet. We walk past a dozen doorways till the last one has our key. Curtains stretch across the window, you pull both of them apart. Suddenly the view is bigger than it looked out from the car. Vacancy, somewhere we can disappear to. Drop our bags and leave them anywhere they land. Vacancy, maybe we got lucky, nothing was decided. Now we've got a plan. We don't bother unpacking, just find what we need. Sunglasses, something lighter, and sandals for our feet. There's a folded little booklet full of places we could try. You skim through it for a minute, then leave it open on the side. We find a staircase near the lobby, take it just to see. It opens to a quiet courtyard, hidden underneath the trees. A few empty tables waiting, glasses shining on a tray. We choose the one beside the corner like we've known it all day. No searching for something better, no reason to move around. Vacancy, room enough for nothing, out without a purpose. Space to let them go. Vacancy, we can make it anything, a stop along the journey or somewhere we don't leave. Our bags are still beside the doorway, exactly where they fell. There's a shirt across the chair now and a towel on the rail. The little card is on the dresser next to coins and tangled cords. Funny how a place feels different once your things are on the floor. We came without expecting anything beyond a night. Now every open corner feels like somewhere we could hide. No itinerary, no guarantee, just somewhere with a spare key. No expectations, no need to know how long before we have to go. Vacancy, somewhere we can disappear to. Leave the outside waiting on the other side. Vacancy, maybe we got lucky, found a little nowhere at exactly the right time. Vacancy, keep the curtains open, let the air move through it, let the hours unfold. Vacancy, wonder what was all it took for somewhere we were passing to feel a little like our own. Suitcase resting by the entrance, shoes are scattered on the floor. That little sign we almost passed, still glowing by the road. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ice is cracking in the silver, little pieces slipping down. You reach in and grab a bottle, cold enough to pass around. Water gathers on the tabletop, drops are running to the edge. You slide a napkin underneath it before it reaches where I sit. Nothing fancy, nothing planned, just something cold inside our hands. Ice bucket! Keep another one cool and let the condensation run across the side. Ice bucket! Pull your chair in close so we can take it easy while the ice keeps us supplied. Someone passes through the courtyard carrying a stack of plates. Music slips out from the doorway every time somebody comes our way. You're trying to catch an ice cube, spinning circles with the straw. It jumps out onto the table and you pretend you meant it all. I push another bottle deeper where the cold is holding strong. You reach down with that look and pick the one that doesn't belong. Keep another one cool and let the condensation run across the side. Pull your chair in close so we can take it easy while the ice keeps us supplied. Silver shining in the daylight, tiny droplets on my wrist. You lift the bucket by the handle, move it somewhere in the shade. There's a folded towel beside it, sunglasses resting upside down. Everything we brought along has slowly spread itself around. You find a bottle at the bottom, almost hidden underneath. Shake the melting ice around it, then hand the colder one to me. A little splash lands on my sandals, another darkens half the chair. We look down for half a second, then decide to leave it there. Cold against my fingers, little pieces melting faster than we drink. Ice bucket! Nothing needs attention, we can let the whole day move without a thing. The ice gets lower by the minute, water rising underneath. You reach in one more time and pull the last cold bottle free. We split whatever's left between us, move our chairs another way. There's a breeze across the table, keeping everything in place. Someone brings another bucket, sets it gently by our feet. Fresh ice filling up the silver with a sharp familiar sound. No need to ask what happens next, we've already settled in. Keep another one cool and let the condensation run across the side. Pull your chair in close so we can take it easy while the ice keeps us supplied. Silver in the sunlight, cold drops on the table, glass against the rim. Everything feels simple, one more little reason not to hurry anything. Empty bottles by the napkins, tiny puddles on the wood. Fresh ice shifting in the silver, cold and clear beneath the shade. White gates open to the walkway, music spilling toward the shore. You're already moving with it before we make it through the door. Wristband loose around your left hand, sunglasses pushed into your hair. We find a table near the speakers, drop our things and leave them there. The rhythm catches everybody before the first song even ends. Beach club, turn it up a little, move between the tables, let the whole place come alive. Beach club, nothing but a good time, everybody came here for exactly this tonight. Beach club, guitar through the speakers, footprints near the shoreline, rhythm in the air. Beach club, stay inside the moment, everybody came here for exactly this tonight. Lined along the counter, little drops around the rims. You pick something from the menu just because you like the name. A guitar cuts across the rhythm, then the bass comes rolling in. You catch the chorus on the second time and sing it like you always did. Nobody is sitting properly, every chair is turned around. People talking over music, still somehow hearing every sound. Beach club, turn it up a little, move between the tables, let the whole place come alive. Beach club, nothing but a good time, everybody came here for exactly this tonight. Beach club, guitar through the speakers, footprints near the shoreline, rhythm in the air. Beach club, stay inside the moment, everybody came here for exactly this tonight. We wander closer to the shoreline, where the speakers sound less loud. You can hear the waves between them every time the beat drops out. A volleyball rolls beside us, someone waves from farther down. You kick it back and miss completely, send it somewhere through the crowd. Oh, we laugh before they even notice, then disappear the other way, past the rows of open tables where another record plays. Someone starts a little dance line, nobody can do it right, that only makes it better, so we join without thinking twice. Beach club, hands up with the chorus, feet across the warm ground, moving with the drums. Beach club, catch another rhythm before the one we're singing is even finished up. We lose our table for a minute, find it occupied by three. They move their bags and make some room, so now there's five of us instead. Names get lost beneath the music, nobody asked them twice. Someone passes something sparkling, we raise the glasses at the same time. No invitation, no perfect plan, just follow where the rhythm lands. One chorus, one more song, before we know it, we belong. Beach club, turn it up a little, move between the tables, let the whole place come alive. Beach club, nothing but a good time, everybody came here for exactly this tonight. Beach club, guitar through the speakers, footprints in the shoreline, rhythm in the air. Beach club, stay inside the moment, every song gets better when everybody's there. White gates open by the walkway, music carrying beyond. Wristband still around your left hand while another track comes on. Peaches cooling in a glass bowl, sunlight moving through the blinds. You are filling up 2 bottles, leaving half the fruit behind. Pink juice running down the counter, ice cubes knocking at the side. Someone's radio is playing from the cafe down outside. We take everything to the rooftop where the city meets the blue. One cold sip beneath the sunlight, and the whole day tastes brand new. Peachwater, sweet across the summer, cold against my lips, sunlight in the glass. Peachwater running down my fingers, every little moment moving way too fast. White clouds gather past the buildings. Warm wind lifts the tablecloth. You keep dropping peach slices, then you eat the ones that fall. Cars are shining on the avenue. Bicycles pass underneath. Every sound becomes much softer when the fruit is cold and sweet. Nothing here is complicated. Nothing asks us where we're going. Just the color in the bottle and the summer overflowing. Peach water, sweet across the summer, cold against my lips, sunlight in the glass. Peach water running down my fingers, every little moment moving way too fast. Oh, later by the outdoor poolside, pink umbrella shade the chairs. You are pouring what is left now while the music fills the air. Someone jumps into the deep end, water rises to our feet. You protect the cups from splashing and you laugh and miss a beat. There are peaches in the cooler, there is sunlight on the tiles. There is nothing worth remembering more than ordinary smiles. Peach water glowing by the poolside, drops across the table, sugar in the heat. Peach water, nothing lasts forever. Still the taste of summer stays a little sweet. Wine starts above the rooftop, silver lines cross through the light. We bring everything inside. Now look, the windows stay open wide. Thunder rolls beyond the city, neon gathers on the street. You add one last piece of peach fruit to the bottle next to me. Maybe morning tastes much different. Maybe ice will disappear. Still tonight the glass is shining with the color of the year. Peach water, sweet across the summer, cold against my lips, sunlight in the glass. Peach water running down my fingers, every little moment moving way too fast. Peach water falling by the window, pink against the evening, cool beneath the light. Peach water, one last taste of summer before the color fades into the night. Peaches resting in the glass bowl, moonlight moving through the blinds. You are filling up 2 bottles, saving one for another time. Blue towels shining in the daylight, white chairs lying along the wall. You are holding up the camera, trying not to laugh at all. Water dripping from your sunglasses, pink towel falling from your hand. Someone turns the music louder as you step back in the sand. I pressed the button at the wrong time, you are halfway through a smile. Still the picture looks much better than the ones we planned a while. Poolside Polaroid, sunlight in the corner, water on the picture, colors running wide. Poolside Polaroid, nothing looks perfect. That's the way I like it. Keep it by my side. Lemon slices in the glasses, melting ice across the tray. You keep changing every pose now, then you throw the plan away. Feet are moving underneath us, blue reflections on the floor. Every little flash of summer makes me reach for one shot more. We don't need the right expression, we don't need the perfect light. All the blurry little moments feel more honest when they're bright. Poolside Polaroid, sunlight in the corner, water on the picture, colors running wide. Poolside Polaroid, nothing looks perfect. That's the way I like it. Keep it by my side. Later near the hotel garden, palm leaves moving overhead. You are writing down the date now with a marker painted red. We line every photo on the table, wait for faces to appear. Some are faded, some are crooked, still they hold the whole day here. One has someone in the background, one is mostly empty sky, one has half your face in shadow, Poolside Polaroid, warm against my fingers. Little square of daylight from a day gone by. Poolside Polaroid, water stains and laughter. Every small mistake there makes it feel alive. Clouds arrive above the rooftop, warm rain scatters by the pool. Everyone collects their towels, we stay sitting where it's cool. Neon flickers near the doorway, silver drops across the glass. You take one more final picture just before the storm has passed. We don't know how long it stays clear, we don't know what time can change, but tonight the colors deepen as the pictures rearrange. Poolside Polaroid, rain along the border, palm trees in the distance, blue behind your eyes. Poolside Polaroid, nothing looks perfect, that's the way I want it, proof we were alive. Poolside Polaroid, sunlight in the corner, water on the picture, colors running wild. Poolside Polaroid, nothing looks perfect, that's the way I like it, keep it by my side. Blue tiles fading in the evening, white chairs stacked against the wall. You were holding up the camera, trying not to laugh at all. Closet doors are standing open, clothes are scattered on the bed. You hold up another white shirt, then choose the striped one instead. Sunglasses beside the mirror, sandals waiting on the floor. Nothing here is really formal, still we change our minds once more. Something light, something easy, that's the only rule tonight. Dress code, wear whatever feels good, leave the perfect outfit hanging where it was. Dress code, nothing too serious, come exactly as you are, that's just enough. Down the hallway to the entrance, fabric moving in the breeze. You're still fixing one small button while we're walking down the stairs. People gather near the garden, every table looks alive. Bright shirts underneath the lanterns, loose hair moving side to side. Nobody is overdressed here, nobody is keeping score. We find two seats near the corner, then forget what we dressed for. Dress code, wear whatever feels good, leave the perfect outfit hanging where it was. Dress code, nothing too serious, come exactly as you are, that's just enough. You roll your sleeves above your elbows, I take my sandals off beneath. The tablecloth keeps hiding them so no one else can see. There's a little music playing, getting louder song by song. Someone gets up from the chair and half the table follows along. You pull me through the open doorway where the floor is cool and smooth. For a while the only fashion is whatever lets you move. Nothing matching, nothing polished, still it somehow looks just right. Dress code, move a little closer, let the rhythm choose what everybody wears. Dress code, loose and uncomplicated, anything that lets you forget why you should care. We step outside to get some air, still carrying our glasses. Your shirt is wrinkled at the collar, minus something on the sleeve. Earlier we might have fixed it, now it only makes us laugh. Funny how the little details disappear when you relax. A breeze catches through the fabric, lifts the edges as we walk. We follow lights along the pathway without deciding where to stop. No mirror, no second look, no rules written in a book, just something you can move in and a place worth showing up. Dress code, wear whatever feels good, leave the perfect outfit hanging where it was. Dress code, nothing too serious, come exactly as you are, that's just enough. Dress code, sleeves a little rolled up, shoes somewhere behind us. Hair coming undone. Dress code, nothing left to prove here, all the best nights happen when you dress for having fun. Closet the doors are still wide open. Clothes are waiting on the bed. One empty hanger by the mirror, and the striped shirt gone instead. La da 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 da. Glass door sliding open slowly, cool air running through my hair. You're still carrying your sandals like you forgot to put them there. Colored light across the marble, suitcases beside the wall. Someone's waiting by the counter, someone doesn't wait at all. We were only passing through here, then the music made us stop. Corner sofa, drop your bag beside your feet. I find 2 cold drinks from the cooler, bring them over to our seats. The leather doors keep opening, different faces come and go. Every time the glass doors slide apart, warm air reaches from outside. We make guesses where they came from, knowing none of them are right. The song we both somehow know. You tap your fingers on the armrest to catch the rhythm with my shoe. A couple walking toward the doorway starts humming the melody too. For a second, all the strangers feel like they're part of the song. Then the elevator takes them, and another crowd comes along. Neon lobby, pink across the window, silver on the reflections on the floor. Oh, neon lobby, always something changing. Every time we look away, there's something that we missed before. We walk over to the front desk, take a map we'll never use. You unfold it on the low table, point to somewhere just to choose. There are little cards for restaurants, a brochure for a boat. You stack them into perfect lines, then leave them all behind. Some wheels are cart beside us, fresh towels piled up high. We move our feet to let it through, then settle back inside. We could go almost anywhere, but sitting here feels good enough. On the ceiling, shining on the marble, moving when we move. Oh, neon lobby, stay another minute. Everybody passing like a scene we wandered through. Neon lobby, light across the glasses, music through the doorway, footsteps keeping time. Oh, neon lobby, nothing ever settles. Every little corner changes in the light. Our drinks are empty on the table, maps still folded underneath. Glass doors open, colors scatter across the polished floor. Elevator numbers keep on changing, footsteps cross from side to side. Neon stretching through the lobby while the whole place stays alive. Shoes are somewhere by the doorway, left them underneath the chair. Music reaches through the garden and you're already halfway there. Cool stone underneath our footsteps, warm breeze moving through the trees. You catch the rhythm with your shoulders like it comes naturally. Nobody asked us to start moving, still moving anyway. Barefoot dancing, right dancing, shaking on the bar. You spin once and nearly lose it, laughing before you get too far. I'm not trying to look graceful, you're not trying much at all. That's probably why it feels better when we miss another call. A little crowd begins to gather, not to watch but join us there. Barefoot dancing right across the courtyard, following the baseline without counting every step. Barefoot dancing, nothing to remember. Let the music carry whatever happens next step. Colored lanterns sway above us, shadows crossing underneath. Every guitar line gets brighter when it lands against the beat. Someone claps along too early, someone else comes in too late. Soon the whole place has a rhythm, nobody needs to coordinate. We move closer to the garden, where the floor turns into stone. You're making up another dance step, like you always somehow known. I try once and get it backwards, you repeat it just for me. Now we're both doing it the wrong way and somehow perfectly. Barefoot dancing round another corner, hair a little messy, feet a little tired. Barefoot dancing, still the song keeps going. Every time it changes, something else comes alive. We've stopped long enough for water, lean against the wooden rail. Your shoes are still across the courtyard, mine are nowhere I can tell. Then another song comes through with the rhythm we both like. We look over at each other and we're moving before the chorus. No practice, no perfect move, just finding something in the groove. No counting, no getting right, just one more song beneath the lights. Barefoot dancing right across the courtyard, following the baseline without counting every step. Barefoot dancing, nothing to remember. Let the music carry whatever happens next. And ooh, barefoot dancing, cool ground underneath us, warm air all around us, music running through. Barefoot dancing till the room gets quieter, till the final rhythm fades into something new. Shoes still waiting by the doorway, chairs pushed slightly out of place. Barefoot prints across the courtyard. Da-da-da-da-da. Ooh, ooh, light falls across the staircase, silver on the painted stone. Music drifting from the courtyard follows us as we move on. You're carrying your shoes beside you, cool ground underneath your feet. We take the stairs instead of waiting for the elevator down the hall. Halfway there we stop a minute just to see what we can see. Moonlit steps winding through the garden, silver through the palm leaves falling at our feet. Moonlit steps, take another slowly, nothing waiting for us anywhere we need to be. There's a balcony above us, someone laughing out of sight. Curtains moving through an open door, catching pieces of the light. You sit down along the railing, leave your sandals on the side. I take the place one step below you, watching shadows stretch and slide. We can still hear glasses clinking from the tables down below. Moonlit steps winding through the garden, silver through the palm leaves falling at our feet. Ooh, moonlit steps, take another slowly, nothing waiting for us anywhere we need to be. A little moss circles the land and throws its shadow on the wall. You keep trying not to watch it, then you're watching after all. Someone passes on the pathway, carrying towels in their arms. We move over for a second, then take back the space we had. The music changes somewhere distant, something softer takes its place. You tap the rhythm on the railing while the breeze moves through the leaves. Nothing here is asking for us, so we stay between the floors. Quiet at the edges, little lines of silver running down the stone. Moonlit steps, somewhere in the middle, far enough from everyone, but never quite alone. We finally start descending, one slow staircase at a time, then find another little landing with a better view outside. The garden opens underneath us, tiny lights between the trees. Beyond the wall, the distant shoreline almost disappears into the dark. We forget where we were heading. That happens more than once. No hurry, no straight line, no reason to arrive on time. One landing, one more view, another turn to wander through. Moonlit steps, winding through the garden, silver through the palm leaves falling at our feet. Ooh, moonlit steps, take another slowly, nothing waiting for us anywhere we need to be. Moonlit steps, music getting quieter, cooler, getting closer with every little turn. Ooh, moonlit steps, leave the night wide open. There's always one more corner before we have to return. Shoes still hanging from your fingers, silver fading from the stone. The staircase curves behind the garden and carries quietly along. Hallway quiet after midnight, carpet soft beneath our feet. You're still holding both your sandals, I'm still following the beat. Numbers going by the doorway, one by one they disappear. Somewhere far below the lobby, music's getting hard to hear. We could take the stairs again, but this one feels like the end. Last elevator doors are closing slowly, mirrors catching pieces of the night we left behind. Last elevator up together, neither one is ready to call it a night. You lean back against the railing, watch the numbers climb above. I can see the colored lights still flicker faintly from below. There's a flyer in the corner, folded near the emergency phone. Someone must have dropped it earlier, now it rides with us alone. For a second no one's talking, just the humming of the lift. Last elevator doors are closing slowly, mirrors catching pieces of the night we left behind. Last elevator up together, neither one is ready to call it a night. The door is open on our floor, now cool air waiting in the hall. We step out and keep on walking, then you stop beside the wall. There's another set of windows looking down across the grounds. Tiny tables, empty pathways, and the lights still glowing round. We stand there longer than we meant to, watching everything go still. Funny how the quiet changes what the whole night used to feel. Last elevator, carried in the silence, higher through the building till the music disappears. Last elevator, one more little moment held between the lines. Every step gets softer, every sound gets slow. No rush, no need to make the night complete. One ride, one floor, one final closing door. Past elevator doors are closing slowly, mirrors catching pieces of the night we left behind. Past elevator and up together, neither one is ready to call it a night. Past elevator, numbers fading upward one by one behind us till they're out of sight. Past elevator, quiet in the mirror, carrying the last glow all the way inside. Hallway, quiet after midnight, shoes still swinging from your hand. One soft chime behind the corner, then the whole floor settles down. Morning light across the carpet, soft air moving through the room. You pull both sides wide open, let the whole view come into. White sheets tangled at the corners, one glass resting by the bed. Nothing here looks put together, still it all feels right instead. No need to close anything, let the outside wander in. Open curtains, let the light come through us, across the walls and ceiling, across the things we left. Open curtains, keep the room wide open, let the breeze keep moving till there's nothing left to fix it. Open curtain, you sit down beside the window, feet tucked underneath the chair. I'm still looking for my sunglasses, you already found them there. There's a little noise below us, someone rolling carts around. Somebody laughs out by the garden, then the whole floor quiets down. I lean closer to the window, you move over, make some space. For a minute we just watch it without needing any place. Open curtains, let the light come through us, across the walls and ceiling, across the things we left. Open curtains, keep the room wide open, let the breeze keep moving till there's nothing left to fix it. The shirt is hanging from the handle, towel draped across the rail. Everything we use is showing, nothing tucked away or pale. You pick up yesterday's brochure, read the same line twice again. I trace shadows on the table as they shift from 10 to 10. There's no picture worth arranging, no perfect angle we should find. The room looks better, slightly messy, with the daylight spread inside. Open curtains, wide enough for everything, air moving through the doorway, light across the floor. Open curtains, nothing hidden anywhere, leave the whole place breathing just a little more. We take our drinks out to the balcony, leave the door behind us wide. The curtain lifts and falls between us every time the breeze comes by. A bird lands briefly on the railing and disappears beyond the trees. You follow it with your eyes till there's nothing left to see. We stay there longer than expected, not because there's much to do, just because the room feels bigger when the sky is in it too. No closing, no shutting out, no reason to turn it down. Just daylight, just staring, everything already there. Open curtains, let the light come through us, across the walls and ceiling, across the things we left. Open curtains, keep the room wide open, let the breeze keep moving till there's nothing left to fix. Open curtains, one more little hour, shadows moving slowly, nothing carpet soft, they're moving through the room. Curtains lifting by the window with the whole day coming through. Hey, hey, hey. Salt is drying on my shoulders, hair still tangled from the sea. You're shaking sand out of the towel while it keeps blowing back at me. We left our shoes beside the walkway, walked too far to turn around. Now the path beneath our bare feet feels warmer than the ground. No reason to rinse it off yet. I like what the ocean leaves. Salt on skin, drying in the daylight. Little traces stay everywhere we've been. Salt on skin, caught along my shoulders. Carry it a little longer before we go back in. Brush the grain from off my cheekbone, miss another by my ear. There's a cold bottle between us, already almost disappeared. White lines gather at the edges where the water used to run. Every breeze feels twice as cooler after hours beneath the sun. We find a bench beside the pathway, drop our towels at our feet. You lean back against the wooden rail, still moving to the distant beat. Salt on skin, drying in the daylight. Little traces staying everywhere we've been. Salt on skin, caught along my shoulders. Carry it a little longer before we go back in. We stop somewhere for something colder, still too sandy for the chairs, so we stand beside the counter with the warm wind in our hair. There's a mirror near the doorway, I barely recognize the view. Hair gone wild around the edges, salt across my collar too. You point out the marks it left behind like tiny maps across my arm. I run my fingers over them, then leave them exactly where they are. Nothing polished, nothing perfect, nothing asking to be fixed. Oh. Salt on skin, white against the sunlight, staying at the edges long after the waves. Salt on skin, proof of where we've wandered, something from the shoreline. We don't have to sail back along the narrow footpath, palm shaped crossing where we walk. We can hear the water somewhere, even when we cannot see it. A little wind comes from behind us, carries that familiar air. For a second it feels like we're still standing ankle deep out there. We pass the outdoor shower, neither one of us steps in. There'll be time to wash it later. No, while the day still feels like this. No hurry, no clean slate. No need to wash the day away. Just warm air, bare feet, and something from the sea. Salt on skin, drying in the daylight. Little traces staying everywhere we've been. Salt on skin, caught along my shoulders. Carry it a little longer before we go back in. Salt on skin, fading at the edges, still there when the sunlight starts slipping from the room. Salt on skin, nothing lasts forever, but for another moment it still feels brand new. Towels hanging from the railing, sand collected by the door. Salt still resting on my shoulders like the sea came back with us. Check the table by the doorway, check the pocket on my back. Turn the towel upside down twice, still no sign of where they went. You're retracing every footstep back across the wooden floor. I'm convinced I had them with me when we stopped beside the store. They were here an hour ago. Now they're anywhere but close. Lost sunglasses somewhere in the good time. Maybe by the water, maybe on a chair. Lost sunglasses, we can keep on looking or forget about them and go anywhere. We walk back along the pathway, past the places we've already seen. You look underneath the benches, I check somewhere they couldn't be. There's a pear beside a flower pot, wrong shape, wrong color too. For a second I get hopeful, then I laugh and hand them back to you. Every turn becomes another little reason not to rush. Lost sunglasses somewhere in the good time. Maybe by the water, maybe on a chair. Lost sunglasses, we can keep on looking or forget about them and go anywhere. We stopped to get a cold drink, though that wasn't in the plan. You're still scanning every tabletop with the bottle in your hand. Then a song comes through the speakers, one we heard the day before. For a while we stopped remembering what we came back looking for. We wandered through the little garden, take a path we somehow missed. Find a quiet row of tables hidden underneath the leaves. There's a postcard on the pavement, someone's hat against the wall. Everybody leaves behind a little something after all. Lost sunglasses, maybe that's the story. Started out by searching, ended somewhere new. Lost sunglasses, not a real disaster, just another reason to wander like we do. Back inside, the air feels cooler. I'm still squinting at the light. You keep offering your glasses, though they never fit me right. We check the counter near the entrance, ask if anything came in. There's a box of lonely objects, keys and bracelets piled within. Not mine, not theirs. So we head back down the stairs. No problem, no big deal. The day is better when it's real. Lost sunglasses somewhere in the good time. Maybe by the water, maybe on a chair. Lost sunglasses, we can keep on looking or forget about them and go anywhere. Lost sunglasses left behind a little like the plans we started with and never followed through. Lost sunglasses, if they turn up later, there'll be one more souvenir from everything we didn't do. Back inside the room, the curtains throw long shadows on the bed. There they are beside the pillow, exactly where I left them. One lens catching all the daylight, frames half hidden in the sheets. All that wondering for nothing still took us somewhere worth the trip. Bags are waiting by the doorway, shoes are scattered on the floor. You're checking something on your phone now, then you check the time once more. We were meant to leave at 7, thought we had another while. Down the stairs and through the lobby, we can see it pass outside. For a second we just stand there, then we both begin to laugh. Missed our ride, there it goes without us, turning at the corner, gone before we know. Missed our ride, guess we're staying longer. Nothing wrong with one more place we didn't plan to go. We leave the luggage at the counter, take the little tags they give. Now we've got a couple hours and no idea what to do with them. Back outside without a schedule, same old path feels somehow new. You point toward a little side street we kept meaning to walk through. There's a tiny shop still open, cold bottles lined against the glass. We pick two without deciding, take them with us as we pass. Missed our eye, there it goes without us, turning at the corner, gone before we know. Missed our eye, guess we're staying longer. Nothing wrong with one more place we didn't plan to go. We find a table near the water, one we somehow never tried. All those days of walking past it, now we finally step inside. You order something from the menu, mostly because it sounds good. I take whatever you were having like I probably always would. A song comes through the old speakers when we heard our first day here. Funny how it sounded different when we thought we had all week. Now every little thing feels sharper, knowing we were meant to leave. Missed our eye, maybe that was lucky. One more unexpected hour added to the trip. Missed our eye, nothing left to hurry. We already missed it, might as well enjoy this. We walk back along the same streets, past the store, the garden gate. There's a place that sold the postcards we kept saying we would take. So we finally choose a couple, write them leaning on the wall. Mine is almost nothing written, yours somehow is way too much. A breeze moves through the awnings, receipts scatter near our feet. We help somebody catch one, then keep wandering down the street. No checklist, no final plan, no trying to fit everything we can. Just one turn, then one more, finding what we missed before. Missed our eye, there it goes without us, turning at the corner, gone before we know. Missed our eye, guess we're staying longer. Nothing wrong with one more place we didn't plan to go. Missed our eye, now the back's away. Now we take the long way back around again. Back a long way. Missed our ride, maybe endings happen. Better when they're messy, better when they bend. The next car waits beside the entrance, luggage lined up near the door. We take one look behind the lobby at the places we explored. Postcards tucked inside my tote bag, cold drink finished on the way. One small delay we never wanted gave us one more piece of the day.